the power of service.
More with UNI head football coach Todd Stepsis, just announced as the leader of the Panther football program. And Todd, let us know, what is the culture that you want to create here at the University of Northern Iowa?
Yeah, I think it really can be summed up in one way is we want the best part of our players' day to be with us. And so, again, you won't hear me talk about championships. You won't hear me talk about playoff berths or anything like that. I'm more of a day-to-day process kind of guy. So I think there's a big difference between championships and becoming champions. And so champions are winners. And so for us, how can we take this team and help them develop to be a winner in everything that they do? So again, how can we pour into them? How can we treat them how they need to be treated? How can we make them love football, love UNI, love the Valley? I mean, all those things are going to be preached day in and day out. And then, okay, you're going to be a champion on the field, you're going to be a champion in the classroom, you're going to be a champion in our community, you're going to be a champion teammate. Okay? Once you grow up and have a job, you're going to be a champion husband, champion father. So, it's about becoming a winner and becoming a winner individually and then collectively as a team. And I think when you focus that way, the championships and the wins and the playoffs, those all find you, those are all byproducts.
Recruiting efforts, Midwest has been really great to the University of Northern Iowa. Have always expanded outside of the Midwest as well. What do you put a focus on in terms of recruiting, whether it be territories and then even going back to the character, as you just mentioned about?
Yeah, we already have a plan in place. By the time that May's over, Iowa's going to be purple. I mean, we are going to hammer Iowa as a state. There is an unbelievable, untapped, pool of talent here, not only locally, but then across the state. There's some fantastic high school football and football coaches here that they don't get the credit it deserves. I probably shouldn't say that too loud because I don't want anybody else coming down here, but there's just been too many players that are from here that have gone to competitors or other schools where, I'm realistic. If Iowa or Iowa State wants somebody, I don't know if we're going to be able to get that guy, but I want everybody else. And so if we have a roster full of the majority of Iowa high school players that came in as high school freshmen or as college freshmen, and we continue to develop them, that's why you coach, man. You want to be a part of that 4-year journey, be a part of that transformation, and again, be a part of that person's life for the rest of their lives.
Talk about your journey through football, played college football, head coach the last 6 years on the defensive side as an assistant and defensive coordinator.
Well, so last 11 years, 5 of those was a defensive coordinator, and then when I took over as the head coach, our linebackers coach at the time, I gave him the keys to the car. He was going to call the defense, and for the last 6 years, elite. I mean, better than I could have ever done it. So good decision. So you always have those decisions that you think about, like, boy, that was a good decision. But actually, a couple years ago, our offensive coordinator, late in the summer, came to me with a family issue, and he couldn't coach anymore. And so if I would have hired another person, that would have been the 3rd offensive coordinator we would have had in 4 years. So we needed some continuity on that side of the ball, and I put on my old quarterback hat that I, as a player and as a high school player. And for the last 3 seasons, I've been coaching quarterbacks and as the offensive coordinator. So that has been fun. It's been a challenge, especially in the beginning, but we got better from year 1 to year 2 and year 2 to year 3, so we learned a lot. But so I'll spend a good chunk of the time on offense here moving forward, and I'm not going to call plays or do anything like that, but I'll be involved in the offensive side.
All right, more with new UNI head football coach Todd Stepsis when we come back. Right now, here is a tribute to Mark Farley, 24 years leading the UNI football team.